type of business you're planning on starting. So I think maybe slow down a bit. Sustainable competitive advantage. That's very important. And what do I mean by that? So you might have heard this term in some of your business classes, competitive advantage. Simple, what does that mean? An advantage over the competition. Sustainable competitive advantage is simply a competitive advantage that you can protect, right? That you can make sure that nobody is going to steal or copy easily. And we'll talk more about that later. Talk forever about these things. What else? Let's talk about, some other myths of entrepreneurship. The money. We have this idea of people getting this venture capitalist money, millions of dollars to start their own company. And we'll talk about venture capitalist funding later, and some tech companies are started with venture capitalist funding. But that is the exception, not the rule. Most new companies are started with funds from the entrepreneur himself or herself. So they're started by taking out a second mortgage, maxing out your credit cards. There's a term in entrepreneurship that we use. Funding comes from the 3 F's. So the 3 F's are friends, family, and fools. That's where we get our money in entrepreneurship. So businesses are typically also not started with millions of dollars. Successful entrepreneurs know that they need to be lean in order to be successful. And by lean, I mean they need to be able to start a business with as little money as possible, to be able to start and run a business lean without spending money. And the reason that that's so important is because it's your money that you're starting the company with. You need to not be wasteful spender. So also another misconception or myth that I wanted to talk about was business plans are not used to get money from a bank to start a business. That's a very common misconception. People think, I'll write a business plan, I'll take it to the bank and I'll get money. Doesn't really happen that way. Banks do not give loans to start new businesses. I'll say that again. Banks do not give loans to start new businesses. Banks and also the Small Business Association doesn't give loans to start new businesses. They do give loans once a business once a new business is making money, once you have some sort of proof. And that's one of the reasons why we use business plans, is to show, yes, we are profitable, we are making money, and now can we get a loan? So existing businesses do get loans from the SBA or from banks, but not brand new business. You can't start a business that way. So let's also talk, what are business plans used for? So I said one of the things they're used for is to show that we are successful, we are profitable, and here this is our proof. But we use business plans for other reasons, and maybe more important reasons, depending on what the time is in the business. They're used initially to validate the business idea. So we need to see, is this laundromat economically feasible? Is it feasible in the current market, in the area that I've chosen, et cetera, et cetera? Or maybe I want to start this laundromat and a pizzeria at the same time. Is this feasible? Can this idea work? And so we use the business plan to validate that idea. We also use business plans. We can use them to win business plan competitions. I've had a lot of students do that. They win the business plan competitions. I had a student who, all told, had earned over $60,000 by putting the business plan in various competitions, and then you use that money to start the business. But most of all, one of the most important things we use a business plan for is we use it as a roadmap or a guideline. The act of writing the business plan forces us to do research to see if our idea is rubbish or is gold. We need to evaluate the competition, and writing that business plan forces you to evaluate the competition to see, is anyone else doing what we want to do? It forces you to talk to potential customers and say, do they actually want a pizzeria laundromat? Do I want to eat pizza while I'm doing my laundry? And so it really forces you to do the research that you need to do in order to be successful. Okay, so to get started in the class, I want you to read the syllabus. Promise me you will do this. It is so important. Read that syllabus. I'm not going to remind you of the deadlines or when things are coming up. Sometimes I will, but it's not on me, it's on you now. Read that syllabus. It's located there in Blackboard. If you look at the left side of the screen, it says syllabus right there. Click on it, download it. I put it in PDF and Word so you can download it, read it, read it, read it. I also want you to look through those learning modules. Right now, not everything is in those modules. There's 8 modules for the course, but you'll see over on the left side, it'll say, I believe, learning modules. You click on it and it'll show you module 1 through 8. Click on that and it'll show you all the assignments, some of the videos, including this video. You'll see practice quizzes. You can't actually see the actual quizzes and exams right now because they're not available. Those become available about a week before the due date. So after you read the syllabus, you are going to read the syllabus, I'd ask that you get started on the discussion post for Module 1. So it's an introductory discussion post, but it's so important. I want to know who you are. I want to know what your experience is with entrepreneurship, and everyone in the class wants to know as well. So let's get started on that. Go ahead and you can start as of today if you'd like. I'd love it. Like I said, the quiz and exams aren't going to show up yet. They'll show up as soon as about a week before they're due. And just so you know, the class starts a little slowly. I wanted to give you time to kind of work into it, to get to know each other, to see the environment, to buy the textbook in case you don't have the money right now. That's okay. We've got a little bit of time. Just get going on that Module 1. But within a couple weeks, you need to get that figured out. On the first day of class, so that would be Monday, August 20th, I will have at 6 or 7 p.m., go ahead and look. I'll put the notification of the exact time in there. I am going to have the publisher available for a Zoom meeting, and he or she, I think it's going to be Robert, the representative from the publisher, will be able to talk to you about purchasing options. You need to buy the textbook for this class, and you also need the MindTap access. The nice thing is, though, with Cengage, if you buy the unlimited access for the textbook and the MindTap quizzes and assignments and things, you only need to buy it once. So I think it's $119, and that's all you have to pay for as many Cengage classes as you're taking with me or with other professors this semester. So that's hopefully, I know it's expensive, but it'll save you a little bit. So right now you read the syllabus, you're going to buy that textbook, and there's information on how to buy it in there. And like I said, you can also join the meeting with the publisher on the first day. Introduce yourself to the class by finishing that first discussion post. Now, if you need to reach me, I recommend that you either send me an email or reach me through Blackboard. So if you do send me an email, I'm very picky about this. Put the class name in the subject line, either Business 157 or Business 155 or whatever class it is in the subject line. I'm teaching 9 classes. I'm a full-time teacher at Miramar. I'm a full-time teacher at SDSU. I'm running a crazy busy real estate company right now. I'm also volunteering with the Board of Real Estate, with USASB, with so much going on. My point is, please put the class in the subject line so I know who it is. I'll answer you quickly. Give me a week though. Give me a week to respond to emails. I get over 100 emails a day. The fastest way, just go into Blackboard. There's a discussion, in the discussion posts, discussion boards, there's one that says Q&A helping hand. That I look at every day, and I'll usually get back to you maximum 2 to 3 days, but I'll get back to you quickly. Or if you see somebody who's lost in there, who has a question, help each other out. Helping hand, I put that for a reason. Help each other, say, I know, this is where you find the syllabus or whatever it is. So I also hold office hours on the Miramar College campus every week, Monday through Thursday from this semester, 12:30 to 1:15 p.m. So I'm there for about 45 minutes. I'd love to meet you in person if you want to stop by. Office hours would be great. Again, Monday through Thursday, 12:30 to 1:15. I also hold virtual office hours at least once a week, usually Thursday afternoons. I'll just put it in Blackboard. I'm holding virtual office hours this week, and all you have to do is just click on the link and you can join that Zoom meeting if you'd like to do it that way. Or again, come in, visit me. I'd love to meet you in person. So welcome to the class. That was a long welcome video. Thank you for listening. I'll also put, rather than putting captions on each particular page, what I'll do is I think I'll just see if I can put somewhere in there a written transcript of this video. Again, welcome. Look forward to getting to know you. Look forward to meeting you. Look forward to the semester, and let's make this a great semester at Miramar College. Thanks so much.